Howdy everyone. So a little bit more progress is being made out in the shop. You can see that I finally got around to putting some thinned epoxy on the inside of my bottom cowling. I just got this done. I moved it out of the way because I also did a little bit more work on the top cowling, which I'll show here in a second. But again, this is something that I had planned on doing for quite a while, and I've always been busy with some other things. So I had a little bit of downtime, if you will, from the other things that I've been working on with the airplane. So I went ahead and knocked this out. But I have, in my opinion, a relatively big announcement. At least it's a big deal for me. Before I get to that, let me show you this other cowling real quick. So as you may recall, I've went ahead and installed these inlet ramps, the fiberglass inlet ramps, which required some heating and bending and mixing up some epoxy flocks and attaching them to the cowl cowling. So since I was doing the thinned epoxy on the bottom cowling, I went ahead and put some of that thinned epoxy on these inlet ramps. I was going to just do the areas where I had done the epoxy flocks here and up here, but I've since decided to go ahead and just use the thinned epoxy and put a coat on the whole thing. So the whole ramp is now epoxied. Both of them, of course. Again, this is just the thinned, just straight epoxy resin thinned with acetone. And of course, this top cowling I had done a while ago. And the coating is, with this being fiberglass, there's pinholes, and I wanted to try to seal it a little bit anyway. I'm not going to go overboard. I thought about doing a second coat, but I'm not going to because I just don't think it's necessary. But we'll find out, because I'm going to attempt to wrap the cowling with vinyl, and if I didn't get all the pores sealed, there's a potential that the vinyl will bubble. So if I didn't do a good enough job, my vinyl is going to bubble. I'll deal with it at that point. It'll probably be just a simple remove the cowling and put another coating on. But like I said, I don't want to do that right up front. So, as some of you may or may not know, I'm a fan of World War II aircraft, and I love the vintage fighter planes. And I've been toying around with a potential name for this airplane, and or some nose art or something along those lines. Been thinking about it for years, just on and off, driving to and from work, whatever. Think about, what would be a cool name for the plane? Should I name it? Should I put the name on the plane? Those things. So my wife had actually come up with the name. I was throwing some ideas around at her, and she came up with what I am now going to stick with. So the official name of my RV7 is going to be right there. It's the Aero Cat. It's a play on words. It's a little bit of aviation with Aero, and of course it also plays into my YouTube channel name, Karetakeraero. And I love the Cat series of World War II aircraft, as well as the F-14 Tomcat, which is my favorite jet fighter. So along with the Bearcat, the Hellcats, and all those other World War II cats, I am now introducing officially the Aero Cat. So that will probably end up on the airplane at some point. I don't know where. I don't know what it's going to look like. I haven't gotten that far. So as of right now, this is officially the Aero Cat, and what will come next as far as its name and logo, if anything, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Alrighty, so I'm going to move on to other things, and as of right now, I don't know what that's going to be. But as always, when I get there, I'll do some videos and post them on my channel. Alright, thanks for stopping in. Talk to you guys later.